Hi guys, how are you? I apologize. I know it's late, but just arrived from vacation and I don't feel too well. So I know it's not an excuse. It's just it is what it is. So once again, I apologize. But let's keep doing this. As always, we have the three main cards. We have the Strength card reverse, the Eight of Cups upright, and the Nine of Cups upright. If I just have to summarize what I see here in few words, I would say that is a kind of I had a feeling like like it's a feeling of not being that is not enough. Whatever your circumstances right now, you feel like it's not enough. And keeping in mind that it is not that you're in a bad position right now, but seems like you want more, and you are determined to get that quote unquote more. Okay, but underneath what we have here, what you can feel, but maybe you cannot, there's no manifested in to everybody, is you have the Death card reverse and the Demon card, Cat. That is the devil in the traditional tarot deck, and the Death card is reversed. The Demon card or devil is upright. For me, what I feel is that there is something or someone close to you, around you, is blocking your plans. It's like you cannot make the whole transition. The things cannot change because this toxic influence around you. And what we have next as a surrendering cards, what is surrounds you in your life. We have the Seven of Swords reversed and the Four of Wands reversed too. Seven of Swords, usually upright, is when something has been stolen from you, or you have stolen something from someone else. And when it's reversed, most of the time it's like you recover. It's going to be given to you back. But because it's with the Four of Wands and it's reversed, for me, I had a feeling, okay, I'm keeping in mind the rest of the cards. There is a feeling like you didn't get over about a situation. Maybe you didn't get over about a divorce, that you were divorced, or a separation, or with the relationship of someone else. It's like you also could be that you are longing for to get married again and that moment never arrived. It's something like, yes, you had some of your life was back. You get back your life, most of it, but you're missing something that keeps you unhappy. And what surrounds you, the way to approach the situation you're having is kind of is from a weak you're feeling very weak. Is a weak position, kind of unable to fight for your happiness. It's kind of mentally, I would say, it could be physically too, but mentally and physically, your whole being is feeling weak and weak and weak, weak and weak and weaker, and mentally that is causing kind of I would say friction or maybe strife with others and distress, your plans. That is what I believe is related with it, kind of a happiness mood that you're having, guys. Here, the title base of the Bible is we have the star underneath the Star of Bethlehem, and here the Six of Cups. Jesus blesses the little children. Usually, the Six of Cups is talking about ideal partnerships, someone who takes care of the others and accept and allow them to come as they are, And here is the Star, also known as the Wish card. Not the wish card, I'm sorry, but it's about dreams and goals and fulfillments. Is for me, it's kind of the wish card from the universe. That's true. And this one, specifically one, is kind of talking about healing. So makes me feel that you need more healing about relationships. There's something in the way you interact with others that is healing but is not yet there. In base of this, they are both very good cards, but in base of this, maybe you didn't have the full health of you in relationship wise. And I'm not talking just romantically, I'm talking also friends and family, etc. But let's try to summarize and see if the bottom of the decks, they confirm or they tell us something else that we should keep in mind. Remember, the approach of the situation so far is from a very weak state that is causing you this mental distress. Stress, maybe a little bit irritable with everyone, and it's something that you should take care of that, because what it says here, you had the Four of Swords and it's upright. I believe it's kind of confirming that you need rest, physical and mental rest. You need to approach the situation from another point of view, from another perspective. You are getting you're getting exhausted. Your mind is becoming your worst enemy, and rest is the best kind of advice that the cards can give you to you about this, because there is a long way to go, and you need to be ready for that. Here we have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands, both reversed. An event that you didn't get over, and something that, although you recover some of that, could be material stuff, could be your way, your life back, could be your status. The fact is that there is, here we have the Ace of Cups and is up reversed. There is another confirmation that something emotionally hurt you. Could be from the past, could be a recent story, something that you thought it will be something good, and seems like it didn't go too far. It could be, if we are talking about divorces from the past or separations, it's something that is really affecting you, and kind of you are losing faith and hope, not just in love but in life. And here we have the Death card reverse and the Demon Cat or Devil upright. We said that we have some sort of bad influences that they are avoiding to go to make the whole transition to that new state that you want to be, or new place you want to be, or that other situation that you want to, the situation that you want to move forward. This bad influence could be perfectly limited beliefs. Could be, let me take this. It could be your negative thoughts that you have about the life, yourself, or the other person. Because here you have the Nine of Fires, the Nine of Wands, and it's upright. So I guess you should take this as an advice to not give up now. You are 9 is being very, very close to 10th to completion. So try to identify what is the negative thing in your life. Could be your thoughts, could be the presence of someone that breaks your nerves, could be some episode of the past. The main thing, once you identify the best, is better for you to kill it while it's still little. you are still have time because it's telling you to not give up now. And the transition, your changes are, they want to be take place. I mean, it's going to take place, those changes, but it's up to you to make it the transition easier or more difficult, more or less painful, because changes are going to arrive. So it's up to you to try to be blind and don't think about that and keep going with a suffering, or it's going to be up to you to be your best friend and help yourself. So what is or who is that demonic influence? Could be that you are starting to, in order to forget, to change your state, you are using I don't know, maybe things like drinking, drugs, or whatever, but that is not for everybody. I believe it's more a psychological thing, or someone who is not giving you the best advice for yourself. But if it is something from the past, let it be. It's past. You are not enjoying the present because you are in the past. That's the problem. Let the past be the past. Okay? So if it is you, your worst enemy, check every aspect of your life. Ask for help if you need help, because you are living a fantasy. This doesn't exist, the past. Okay? You are missing the present, just thinking about the past and something that it didn't come, like the future, because you don't know and you are imagining the worst, and it's not that. Okay? And here we have, again, you are coming from a position that is very weak. You feel mentally and physically tired, and you want to proceed, you want to move forward, and it's going to take place. But how much you're going to enjoy this journey, it depends of you. If you're doing in a situation of misery and suffering, is going to be awful, the journey, and the life is a journey, so you have to keep going, but with another kind of attitude, because your goal is to become financially stable, with tranquility, with a certain status, with a feeling of fulfillment in your life. It could be in your career, it could be in your family, it could be just you as a person. You want to feel the power again of being yourself and get comfortable in your own skin. That is what you have to pursue, what it will be ideal. But here we have the Nine of Cups. We talk about the wishes from the universe. Here we have the Nine of Cups. It's reversed. The Nine of Cups, everybody knows this is the wish card. And when it comes reversed, and keep it in mind this, I would say that your wishes could be around the corner, but more difficult you make it kind of farther it looks like. Also, you have to have another perspective about what your wishes, maybe they're coming, but slightly different than you thought. And last but not least, it could be a sign that you are not being too grateful for what already you have. What you already have is important that you keep in mind in order to have another perspective, in order not to feel so miserable, in order to see poor me and a self-pity thing going on. You are moving forward. You're going to achieve what you want, but don't make it so painful the journey. The Nine of Cups, it could be also a great reminder of gratitude, of being flexible. It's reverse, so you should be flexible, and also is something that let us know, like maybe you ask for many things, but you exactly don't know what you want. And by that I mean that maybe you want to have happiness, but your ideal happiness is not my ideal happiness. So think about that. Maybe you already have all that you want, but you cannot say it. Maybe it's in front of you or next to you. Your best friend and your worst enemy. Are you all eyes open? There is a feeling here like you're starting a journey in a bad starting point. By that I mean weak. And you have to work on yourself before you start this. And it could be to rebuild your life in another place, with another person, or just by yourself. But you have to work on that. The starting point is weak. And here we have, remember, the Six of Cups and the Star. Here is talking about allow everybody to come to you in your life, because it's going to be good if you allow them to come as they are and you love them no matter what. We all have friends that they are not the best in the world. They don't behave the best in the world because we are imperfect, all of us, including ourselves. We are imperfect people. But if we accept each other the way we are, everything is going to be much better. And you have to realize that you have to be surrounded with those that give you better quality of life in love, in sympathy, in caring, in something that helps you to in your happiness. Not those people that drain you. Okay? Though if you see here, Jesus, he has all the kids around him and they love him. It's a feeling of protection. So it could be a person close to you that is going to help you to move forward and to kind of make peace with others. And here we have the Star. The Star is talking about, in my opinion, this is the wise man going to Bethlehem to give the presents to the baby Jesus. And for me, it implies a trip in the right time and in the right direction. And here we have another card that is talking us about moving forward. It could be moving forward physically, or it could be moving forward with your life. The fact is, it's going to be in a specific moment in your life. Is when you reach that threshold that you cannot take it anymore and you need to move. And that is what is hard. That is why I believe you have to identify what is stopping you. What is the negative influence that you have? A person or a thing or an attitude or bad thoughts that you have about yourself. Because the ultimate thing is the 10 of deniers. That is 10 of pentacles. It's nativity. We just finished Christmas. And this is the whole point here. This situation was a game changer. You are going in a direction that is very good for you. It is good, but the process could be painful. That is what you have to keep in mind. You know you are not comfortable where you are. You want to move forward, but you have to work in the present. The past is past. You cannot change it. Now we are focused on the future, okay, but we are living the present. Our goal is this and this, but we have to walk this. So allow people to help you. Be open arms to everybody. Accept the way they are. Okay. And here we have, to continue and to close this, we have Legaz and Seagull, those two runes, that they are telling us that you should kind of hear yourself a little bit more, follow your intuition. It's going to be, if you want to work on yourself, you're going to see the transformation and how this is going to be kind of an aura of sympathetic, sympathetic aura with others, and you may be helped by them, and you should help them. Here we have like the energy. If you start to change that attitude and you identify this poison situation thing or persona around you, you're going to develop a strong power recovery. You are going to see how out of the blue this weakness that you feel here, they are going to turn like in a great health and vitality. It's going to be much easier. Change it, your current approach to your situation from a negative one to a positive one. You're going to realize that you can make it. You can overcome any opposition that comes to your life. But it's important that you work in yourself. I think your direction is good. You are not happy where you are. It's not enough for you. You want more. And maybe no, it's not just a more thing, it's a better thing. And I agree, you don't have to settle for less that you deserve. But you have to work, because the process could be long. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to take you a while, and you have to grow, and it could be very painful, it could be very good. So far, you are not taking things correctly. The present, you are not working on that, and you need it, is what I see here. So if you work on yourself, the world is going to be a much better place. You're going to see it, you're going to feel it, and you're going to enjoy it much more.